sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports.
Kicking off first.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Taylor's got the first down and more. And all the way up to the 46.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll buy some time right. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and play. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. 42 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right.
Oh my!
Zone, but it's incomplete.
People at the same time.
They ran into each other.
Oh, field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
That's tough. Well, the thing was,
on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Damn, man. This should have been a touchdown.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Blankenship's kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is.
I should have clipped it, man. The first time that happened, like the strong monsters came, like they just
kudos to you.
were there. I was like, what the hell? Bro, they saw me and was chasing me. And the thing is, I thought I knew like the layout of the building, but I was struggling to get out.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Rodgers. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that nearly intercepted. The free safety rolling into position, almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers.
Oh my! What the fuck, man?
Here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Jeez.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Too early.
When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up the field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that you're able to pick up the 1st down there, help them relax a little bit.
2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 45-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's complete. Okuegbuna. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Jones. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll try again with Jones. Stops short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Jones will score. Touchdown, Packers. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they've lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive.
Oh, nice my God. This man always getting hurt.
Over the goal line.
Extra point safely through, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will see
down by man. Shit.
Actually, see the
Hightower going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25.
Did you see the report that just came through?
No.
It said Wentz future and Indy bleak. Cold slightly the trade or release QB before March 19th on $15 million base salary guaranteed.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They are, for the moment, the best team in football, 9-0 entering play here. And, Charles, I don't know if we call them a surprise 9-0, but the way that they have been winning definitely opened up a lot of eyes around the NFL.
Well, what we've seen from them so far this season, you can't stop them on offense. You can't score on them on defense. So, to me, if you're going to play against them, you have to bring your best game and hope they throw a clunker in that day to give yourself a chance.
To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down.
Right. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On play action, they'll throw. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Four yards remain for second down. Back to throw here. Steps away to his left. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. Touchdown, Colts! Paris Campble, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are going to jump back in front.
I didn't switch out anything.
I knew what the play was. I already knew the play. I just didn't switch the damn defense.
I thought you meant I switched out.
Nah, I knew the play.
I said as soon as I saw you lined up out there like that, I was like, yeah, something should be open.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
What kind of...
Hey, yo!
Everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball.
What is that?
Hey, yo!
Before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they're certainly playing their best football of the year.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. A give to Jones. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
I mean, first of all, I would know why he threw it like that to begin with.
Yeah, I'm like,
that's the first thing. But I'm like, yo, that shit literally just saved like potential things.
Give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and he missed an opportunity.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Oh my God.
That's ugly. That's nasty.
Oh my God. And I probably get a first down off of that too. Oh my God.
That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Rodgers.
Oh, I left it.
I'm
not going front. That sun fucked me up. I couldn't see that man. I can't even be mad at that.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And he is
terrible cut.
In the backfield.
You didn't even need the cut.
Like a lawn chair. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Ran right behind 42.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. A check down here to Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Oh my God, that is awful, man.
Oh my God, come on.
I know in every game we do, we
Under
talk about
pressure
momentum.
and that.
That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. And all the way down
I can't do. What am I supposed to do? It's like already like 3 or 4.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
That's just frustrating.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Jones again.
No, he gonna push him in. I don't understand.
Under pressure and accurate throw was nasty.
So that's like the 3rd or 4th.
And the Packers have retaken the lead.
I gotta pick off.
No problem there on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10.
Sharp picks. Oh.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Nah, the last
one. Not going to attempt to run back, and these guys will get at the 25.
Too many people went for it at the same time.
Well,
that was a bad.
No. Well, what's it called? I went and I dropped the pick. I dropped the user pick, and then after that, that's when it bobbled.
Oh.
Yeah, I was there with Darius Leonard
ready to start their next drive.
When I picked it myself.
And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right.
I definitely
get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Oh, what happened? Okay.
They'll set up a throw. That ball caught by Slayton. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
He almost didn't even get that shit.
His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Are y'all
extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and it's now 17-14. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
This is Jones. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So this is something we didn't see enough in this offensive victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you
should. Yeah, you should have thrown that like way early.
It's a key to their win, and it'll be a key to this game as well. Protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Hey, Trent, not no damn rookie.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Miles. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That ball caught by Campbell. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Okay.
That was. I'll say this. I didn't think he would have thrown it like that far up.
Down the short field. A nice connection there.
I was trying to. I think the only reason he caught that because I let it down. If I threw that normally, you would have picked that.
On to the right.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And I missed that.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Oh, fuck. They posted some Super Bowl drinking games.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Shit, so it's going to be a bunch of meat riding by Collinsworth.
I knew you were about to say that shit. Hey, what did they have? Like just off of like just
the Packer
sport, like
offense
throughout
ready to
sports.
get their next
like,
drive
doesn't matter
underway.
what sport, they're just commentators.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
The Colts they had
use the first of their timeouts.
Chris Webber, and Reggie Miller.
Stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They're in some hot water now after that sack.
Nothing. While the play is going on, by that. Like what?
Rodgers now to throw.
That's it'd be like back in my day. Like, wait, bro, didn't LeBron just
one of their timeouts?
Don't.
As it comes with 22 seconds to go.
I remember when I was playing and our coach took me out the game because I missed an assignment.
For the Colts, an
And
extra
it was like,
defensive back in there
yeah,
now on
somebody
third
just
down.
got dropped on the floor. You talking about?
Rodgers going to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
Hey, but he'll never bring up that time out in Michigan.
In this
Hell
first
no,
half.
that man is still terrified of that shit.
On first down, Rodgers.
I'm like, bro, it's
Throws right side, and that's complete.
I think
out of bounds, but not
it's
before he's inside the 30.
That shit haunts.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because
in all
you think it's a go
actuality,
route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right, Gavin.
Now look.
Really? Really? Come on, man. All right, that's
5-yard shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Every week we hear talk about turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles.
If he didn't do that hurdle, he could have been gone.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball. Take care of the ball. Take care of the ball because here come the defenders.
So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
right at field goal range.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Oh, yeah, I did. You did.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter.
Shit, Trey, I wish I had more time. I would have played some with you.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Rodgers now on first down. Open man is Duvernay. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
By accident. Oh.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. Yeah, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are in great shape here as they take over the 46-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going.
Well, 3 turnovers, you know,
right there.
shit with that. So.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
That's a big one for them because after the work the defense...
Let's go, Morales! Indianapolis! A big play there. His 5th touchdown.
I don't know why you press triangle.
And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
You know when you throw it to a tight end, you shouldn't
Extra
go for
point by Blankenship is up and good.
Push you out of
Make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Oh, but Trent, freaking, what is it? Horizon come out what, next week?
Yeah.
Next Friday? I haven't even really...
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Oh, they already had
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Rodgers. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
I had a nice
The crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, dude. It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Packers.
I mean, I know I ran
Devin Duvernay.
Okay.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit.
Oh, my
Goodness.
goodness.
Up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
When that happens, do you even need to press anything, like in terms of like moving the player?
The
That's just like an
unit is out
automatic
on the field, and they will send this one away.
Not sure.
I try to move. I think I'm moving like out a little bit.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Him dropping that actually helped. Because he would have lost his
Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Forced out to his left. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And you can just see that whole play developing. That's where, as a defender, you just lock in on your target and say, I'm not even thinking about breaking stride. I'm running straight for the belt buckle, because where it goes, that's where you find his body. And he was able to get in there and make a great play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's taken to the 26. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. On play action, Rodgers. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Grover Stewart in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fade.
49 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete.
Oh my God! Oh my!
So a decent game, but all for
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it.
And that was crazy, because that was literally as soon
the guys
as you
just gave up that play.
Oh my God!
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Shotgun now for Rodgers.
That's complete. Okue-Buna.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
I didn't see that other dude.
44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
You're about to say technically he wasn't down.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Oh, it did. Oh, shit.
Punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
After the pickup,
I saw it go up. Like when it
5.
happened, I didn't realize we just stayed.
On play action, they'll throw. Buying time to his left. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Back and forth, almost like two guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. He finds his man complete. That's Morales. And he's taken down inside the 30.
way too much money.
Back now in Indianapolis. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Bring 7, 8, 9, whatever's going to take to slow them down.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look
did they
to push
say anything?
forward
Like,
here
did they say
on
he was
2nd
suspended
down
or
and 11.
I didn't check.
They'll look to throw here. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
You be pressing with y'all.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Does that shit be working?
I don't know.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
Whatever. Can't win games.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I would say they went 3-and-out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3-and-out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1-and-out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position, maybe. Turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
I was in field goal range.
Yeah, I'll take that back. I just realized.
2nd and 4. Throwing is Rodgers. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Rodgers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Grover Stewart in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football.
Grover Stewart, 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator,
today?
The offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for the quarterback.
That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. A give for Taylor running right side. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
84 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On 2nd down now, it's Hines, and he'll get this down to about the 30-31-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator is going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Going jet sweep. Here's Campbell. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Field goal, or should I just run it?
What you think?
I'll just run it if I don't get it. If I get a 1st down, I'll
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Actually, you said you took off tomorrow, right? Oh, you did?
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you